Oh, hello there, and welcome to another video. Well, the long wait's finally over, and Windows Server 2019's here. And at first glance, it does remind me a lot of Windows Server 2016, but that's just in the visual part of things, because under the hood, there's a lot of new stuff going on. And let's start by showing you Windows Admin Center, which in my opinion is one of the coolest new features. So let's take a look at it. It's not like it's a new thing, because web panels for server administration are not quite a new thing, but Microsoft did it right, and I don't know, I just want to show you because they nailed it. Use another account. So we type in the password, we use these credentials for all connections, and let's not save. Now let's see how fast it lets us in. Wow, that was really quick, impressively quick. So as you can see, you have a lot of freedom over the management, as you can see. So you can see a server version, the RAM you got, CPU, and then you can see your CPU load, memory load, connection load. You can like monitor the traffic from remotely, which is quite cool. I mean, it's a very handy feature. You can see your CPUs, your cores, your disk space, the free space you got, the total space, real-time protection, Windows Defender, all stuff. As you can see, it's a VM, of course. I don't have a server myself. So here's, I mean, I do, but it's Linux. I can't afford Windows Server, sadly. I would, if I had the money, I would definitely have a Windows Server for myself, but I don't have the money, so, So here's certificates pages. Anyway, so we have 68, 11 expired, 5 nearly expired. That's fine. Devices, where you can see all the things connected to the server itself. We have a bunch of batteries, computer, disk drives. We got 7 disk drives. Yeah, fancy, right? Okay, so yeah, events, files, firewall, apps. As you can see, you have control over everything, even RDP if you wish. Oh my god, can I control it through the browser? Wow, that would be cool. Like, I don't think it would work though, because I'm inside the server right now using RDP, so it doesn't make sense. I mean, if it does, but it's a little weird. Anyway, here's storage, where we can take a look at our disks and volumes and file shares. Those were not initialized. You can initialize them from here, which is kind of cool, so you don't have to go on the server manager to do that. That's very handy. As I mentioned before, it's a very cool feature, and I was very hyped when I saw it for the first time. I was like, oh yeah, finally. I mean, Microsoft, for God's sake, you guys took so long to come up with something like that. It's very good. Like, it's impressively good, as you can see. So you have system insights, updates, everything. I find it very cool and slow. It's somewhat slow, but I think that's just browser issues, because they probably behave better on Edge. Probably only on Edge. You know how Microsoft is when it comes to that, but then again, that's just a minor thing. So here's the settings. You can change a bunch of things if you wish. Let's go back up here again, and Windows computer management. Let's take a look at this tab. You can add more computer connections. It's pretty decent. Okay, so right clicking doesn't work. You click, it connects. There's the overview. Back again. It's eating all my RAM, as you can see. And we're just running Firefox and Server Manager, which is a little bit of concern. Take a look at that. Oh my god. So yeah, seems like Windows Admin Center is a little more demanding than I thought. as you can see. But it's like they say, you use RAM is, wasted RAM, so you better use the RAM, but damn, it's very demanding. Kind of concerning. I mean, if you have a basic rig and you want to install Windows Server on it, it's gonna struggle a little, and if it's using 3 gigs, it means that under 2 gigs won't be enough for Windows Admin Center and all the fancy stuff. So that's a little bit of a problem. But then again, I don't think no one would buy a Windows Server license for just that much RAM, Usually you would get a Windows Data Center license for, a proper data center with more than 128 gigs of RAM. But if somehow you got money to spare and you have just 4 gigs of RAM, well, you better forget it, because it won't work nicely. The system's very demanding. But I don't know, maybe it's just a bug, maybe Windows Update running on background. I shall take a look on that later on. Other than that, it's a pretty cool feature. I think that's pretty much the highlight of Windows Server 2019. One of the dopest new things that they added, aside from, a few PowerShell changes, stuff like that. But on the management side of things, that's it. That's the thing that shines, and it's really cool. So I think that's it for today, my dudes. It was a very quick video, just showing a little bit of what's new with Windows Server 2019. I'm gonna make some videos later on teaching you how to do a few things, install a few services, and DHCP, basic stuff like that, as usual, as I did with Windows Server 2012, and I forgot to do with 2016 because I was too busy with life and I kind of gave up on YouTube. But now I'm kind of back, so expect a lot of videos on that matter. So yeah, thank you guys a lot for watching, for stopping by. I hope you guys like it. If you guys have any questions, don't be shy. Comment sections down below. I'll be more than glad to help you. So thank you so much, and adios.